beautiful day. Where's Yuda? It's late, isn't it? Wow, it's 9:05. Let me call him. Hey Yuda, what's up? We said 9 o'clock Thursday morning in Sofia. We're doing the video shoot today. You're eating kugel. Oh wow. Okay, so I'll meet you here. Just bring me a slice of kugel, I have to taste the hersher. Okay, see you. No problem. Well, I hope he comes. Oh wow! Finally. How's the kugel? Where's my slice?
The kugel?
Yeah.
Kugel's right inside.
Oh my god. Oh my, I want to taste the hersher,
And I have one for you.
Oh,
But they
wow.
have some back in the kitchen over there, no problem.
We have to do this. Okay, let's do the, the shoot, have to make the stories over here. So let's do this. Let's start.
I got a story to tell you. Unbelievable. You see what happened this year with the corona?
Yeah.
People lost their jobs. People doing work for 40 years, now they have no more work. They don't know what to do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So Rabbi Nachman, he has this incredible story. You got to hear the story.
Let me hear.
By the way, have you ever been here before to this park of Sofivka?
It's my second time here.
Amazing.
Second time here,
Amazing.
Baruch Hashem.
You know that Rabbi Nachman used to walk in this very park himself? And he said, if you're coming to visit my grave, come to the park. I had big dveikus over there.
Ashrein Shezachini, we're here.
Well, and I heard even Rabbi Evan Rabbi Nachman.
So tell me a story of Rabbi Nachman.
I'll tell you the
before
story.
we're
I'll
here.
tell you the story. By the way, Rabbi Evan Rabbi Nachman said all the healing in the world is in this park. What it means, I don't know.
You heard of Pasuda.
Rabbi
She
Evan
drank
Rabbi
the
Nachman.
water.
Yeah, the granddaughter of Rabbi Nachman.
What happened here?
Yeah, she had a big miracle here. They told her drink the water. She was cured. So anyway,
Tell me the story.
I got to tell you the story. The story is they call it the Bal Bitachon, the man of faith, the man of trust. There's a king, very happy king, good guy, has everything. He said, look, I have everything in the world. I'm the best guy in the world. I have everything. But just to make sure, he said, let me go and see what's going on. So he disguises himself. Nobody knows he's the king. And he walks around at night amongst the people, and he hears people complaining, oh, if I could only meet the king. Oh, if I could only meet the king. Oh, I have this problem. Oh,
That's good things to hear behind your back.
Yeah, exactly. So he's walking in a little street, and he sees a house like broken. The roof is falling down, and he hears something coming in the house. He goes, he looks, he hears a guy playing the fiddle in the middle of the house. The guy comes to tell him to come in the house. He sees on the table wine, food. The guy says, come, please, enjoy me. He doesn't know it's the king. Guy's sitting there, and he tells the king, not knowing it's the king, he says, I want to make a toast to the king.
A toast for the king.
I love the king. Let's
The
make a
king
toast.
who has everything, he's going to make him a toast.
The king says, he's such a sweet guy. Let me have a glass of wine with the guy, of course. And the king has the best time in his life. And sure enough, the king sleeps in his house that night.
What an honor.
Yeah, but he doesn't know it's the king.
Oh, wow.
King wakes up in the morning, and he's leaving, and the guy walks in. He said, oh, by the way, what do you do? How did you pay for this? He said, I'm a fixer. I could fix anything in the world. I can't make anything from new, but I could fix anything in the world. King goes back to the palace. He makes a decree. Today, no fixing anything.
Executive order.
Executive order, exactly. You can't fix anything today. You got to do it yourself. You can't give it to anybody else. The guy goes to do his work, his job. People tell him, sorry, we can't give it to you to fix. The king made it law. No fixing nothing today. The guy felt very bad. He was very upset. But he had faith in God. So he's walking down the street and he sees a guy chopping wood. He tells the guy, what are you doing? You're a rich guy. Why are you doing the hard work? He said, I was looking for someone to chop the wood, but I couldn't find anybody. He said, I'll do it for you. He worked for the guy. The guy gave him a shilling. He said, it's a good way to make money. He worked. He found people to chop wood till he had 6 shillings. He goes home at night. Who comes by? The king. He doesn't know it's the king. The king sees. He's got the wine. He's got the food. Same thing. King says, what'd you do? So he says, what did I do? He said, it was a difficult thing, with the king's decree. But he tells him the whole story. The king says, I'm going to fix this guy, but good. I'm going to fix this guy. He goes and makes a royal decree. No chopping wood. No chopping wood today. You got to do it yourself. The guy goes to chop the wood. They told him, sorry, the king made a decree. No chopping wood. He felt very bad, but he had trust in God. He sees a guy cleaning out the stable, the horses, the manure. Tells the guy, what are you doing? What are you doing? He said, I'll do it for you. He said, okay. The guy pays him. He gathers up his 6 shillings. He goes home at night. He's got the wine. He's got the food. He's singing. He's dancing. He's playing the fiddle. And the king comes, knocks on the door. Doesn't know it's the king. King has the best time in the world, falls asleep on the couch, drinks the wine. He says, by the way, what'd you do today? He said, the king makes a decree that you can't clean the stables. You got to do it yourself. So what is he going to do, the guy? Now he's stuck. He can't fix, he can't chop wood, he can't clean out the manure.
He can't do anything.
Can't do nothing.
How's he going to make the money?
So the king comes tonight. Figured he got him. He goes, he hears the fiddle, he sees the wine. He said, what'd you do? He said, the king made a decree. He said, I'll tell you what I did. I joined the National Guard. But when he went to the National Guard, he made a deal with them. You have to get paid the same day. They said, no problem, get paid. So he had the money.
That's a deal.
That's a deal. King goes home the next day, and he tells the head of the army, listen, today, don't pay anybody. Nobody.
So that guy's not going to get paid.
He's not going to get paid. Meanwhile, he's not going to know that he's not getting paid till the end of the day. Don't forget. End of the day comes. He said, but we made a deal. They said, no, you're going to get paid tomorrow night twice. King comes to the house. He sees the fiddle. He sees the wine. He says, what's going on? He tells him the whole story. He said, you don't know what happened? They told me they're not going to pay me today. He said, so what'd you do? He said, listen to what I did. See, they gave me a sword. I took out the sword. I took the metal. I hocked it at the shop. And I built a piece of wood. I put it inside. Tomorrow, when they give me back the metal, when they give me the money twice, I'll go get the metal back and I'll put it inside. The king goes back to the palace and he tells all the generals today we're going to have a lot of fun. He tells the head of the army, listen, you see that guy over there, Mr. What do you want to call him?
Baal B'tachan guy.
Baal B'tachan. You see that guy? Do we have anybody that we have to kill anybody today, a murder or something? He said, yeah. He said, you see that guy? Tell him he's the one he has to do it.
You could tell a guy that kill people. He's going to kill people.
He's in the army. He has to do the execution. People come to watch it.
That's a horrible job.
People come to watch it. What does he do? The guy is so creative. This guy is Mr. Creativity, we can call him. They come in, they tell him, listen, Mr. Baal B'tachan, today at 4 o'clock, be ready. Make sure your sword is extra sharp, because you're going to be chopping off some heads today.
What a job.
He said, I never heard a fly in my life. Are you sure these people are guilty? Maybe try them again. Maybe have the court. They said, no, it's done. We did it 1,000 times. The guy is Supreme Court. The guy guilty. He confessed. They confessed. And you're the one. You got to do the job. 4 o'clock. They put the guy on top of the stage. Thousands of people. The king is watching. Everybody's watching. And it's his time. He has to kill the guy. And what do you think he does? He gets up on top. And he takes himself. And he takes his sword. And he says, Master of the universe. You know I never harmed anybody in my life. If this man is really innocent, make a miracle and take my sword and make a miracle and turn it into wood. He pulls it out.
And it's wood.
And it's wood. Wow. And the king starts laughing and everybody's happy and they got the biggest kick out in the world from this Baal B'tachan. This is an amazing story. You know why? The guy, he wasn't attached to nothing. He could do this. You know, you have a guy, he's a doctor. You have a guy, I know people, they were this, they were that. They moved to different countries. People, I remember even in Iran, they were billionaires. They came to them, they had to start over. The successful people, they always hop onto something new.
Right.
This person has the right mind. Whatever he does, he goes forward. He never lives in the past. But what I love about the story, Rabbi Nachman, like I said before, Rabbi Nachman didn't say the guy said it's all the best in the world. No, he was upset. He was a human being. So much to learn from the story. By the way, I heard a nice thing. What does it mean he had to fix the wood? There's, neshamot and the wood, he had to fix them. Even in the manure, the thing from the horse, he had to go down to that place also. He had to see Hashem in that also. He was really a very big tzaddik. He had to go in the highest places. Okay? So tell me something. What do you think about the story?
I'll tell you. Obviously, Uman B'tachan is an amazing lesson, what we should learn from the story. But I'll tell you what I took away. Everyone takes away, everyone can hear a story, and everyone takes something else.
Right.
I took this away from the story. This amazing lesson. That the king tried to tell him, no cleaning stables today, no chopping wood. The guy didn't give up. Always fight, always get the way. There's always a way. The Rebbe says you can always have parnusa. There's always a way to make money. And there's not even one time where you can't, every single day there's new possibilities. You have new opportunities every day. You have to look for it. This guy never gave up. He found every single... He was like the guy, you know, you trapped him over here, he ran over there, and he was running. You have to be unstoppable. You have to be as powerful as you can. You have to do and do and do. That's an amazing takeaway. What people think, okay, I have like closed doors. The door is closed. I can't come in. You know, they closed the borders. I can't come in. You have to know, be unstoppable.
And if you take it to another level, in Avodat Hashem, the same thing.
That's it. And
you try to say it to him, it doesn't work. You try, start again, find another place. You couldn't give tzedakah. You couldn't jump in the mikveh.
That's the way. Never be unstoppable.
There you go.
What an amazing lesson. Yeah.